Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. My YouTube isn't working too well. I thought I'd put it on portrait, and here it's on the other way. The other way. Oh, and I apologize if I can't talk properly, and I forgot to put the mic. Um, Connect the mic. So last night in my previous live stream, see what this person has said. Empty threats and very badmashi, like, dirty, vile, misinformation, crime, kidnapping, threats to me, giving threats to me. अभी सुबह हो गई है, अभी afternoon होने वाला है, 45 minutes are left. And where is this person? हम तुम्हारा इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं और इमारातियों को बार बार इधर कहना against president, उनके प्रेसिडेंट के अगेंस्ट सही बात नहीं है। बहुत सारी चीज़ें बदमाशी, very dirty things he's told me. So here let's see if this has been Muslims who give death threats to ex-Muslims. It's private right now because at that time my YouTube or my devices are not working properly on YouTube. I go on, I put it on screencasting. They come on, it comes on like without the screencasting. I don't know what's happening. Sorry about this. So let's look at this here. It if the thing is still there. The comments of this person. Oops. He said that. Just a minute. Why? Can't I see the comments? Oh, because I've kept it private. Oh, let me see if I can just make it public from my other device. Okay. Get the comments now. Are the comments? Can I get access to the comments? I thought we can. So threats of kidnapping, other things. This person keeps coming with different comments. Let's see if we can. Human rights, mother of the nation. I can't show you the comments. But much. Okay, I've just woken up. Sorry, what did I got? Oh, I'll get all, perturbed and then again shouting and won't be able to help myself shouting and screaming, okay? Because really it's very disturbing and already I'm disturbed. I had a hard time sleeping. Under my skin, itni aziyat mein rakha hai since year 2000. Under my skin, man, feeling hairy, like the hair under my skin, trying to sleep afterwards. After this live stream, I couldn't sleep. It was very difficult. Made me, बहुत अजियत में रखा है. Please understand, otherwise, मैं किसी की help, it's very difficult. I had, we would not ask for help or anything. And there's no one since year 2000. to tell me who's doing this to me. I've been trying to say, please, if you can find out, investigate. Doesn't hurt to investigate. I appealed for this, and I've been a lot. Please, God, someone, can you send someone to give me my case and trust me that I'm grown up enough to know about my case? But not decide for me. Like who is this? Can you find out who this person is? Who has been coming here? He calls himself Fahad also, and then he changes his names. I don't know whether that's his real name. And then about against RB Singh and God knows what threats and Badmaj. Very bad. I can't. I feel sick. And already, mujhe, I can't take my mind off things that they hit me with. It's अज़ियत में रखा है मुझे, right? अज़ियत में रखा है, watching, feeling, और ये भी मुझे ये नहीं पता. You know, and we refrained because my uncle told me that uh, his younger brother knows the sheikh and all this. But of course, I don't want to trouble them. And then my cousin's husband is also a police officer. If I may say this, if I'm allowed to. Um, so I might have to like call and say that I need some help here. हमारे president, he's very compassionate, very caring. खुदा उनको सलामत रखे. God protect him from evil, his enemies, my enemies, his enemies. ऐसे नहीं करते. Shouldn't do these kind of things. अच्छा देखो जो वो personal life को नहीं देखो, जो वो, because you see in the Quran also, I've shown you this, although the religious scholars unanimously agree that there's no prostitution, or maybe Quran only, I don't know if they agree or not. And some people might want to use their own mind on this ayat, right? So if I was told, I think that someone was telling me sometime that because they have found out that prostitution is allowed, or maybe I'm wrong, faintly. I don't even faintly, I just remember that someone, I don't know how, maybe I'll just get it wrong if I say it. And, anyways, I can't give evidence. So, I was thinking I shouldn't be saying things that I don't have evidence for and make the subscribers, followers, or whoever visitors, guests here on my channel, live streams come, that may be wondering whether it's true or false, right? But at that time, इतना अज़ियत में रखा है, they kept me, कि मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है, and I have, against this person in my life and this and that, names. So I also take out names so that you know who I'm talking against, whether that's good or bad, I can't right now or at that time make out. For a trans maybe rakai, possessed, half possessed, or how much possessed I am, controlled. You see how much, and distractions. So when I was in year 2000, I was doing Sunni Shia online now. I had access to the internet uh, and bought books and all that. I can do a little bit of learning, like I started to do smart learning because I'm traumatized, chronic fatigue, and then watching, feeling, and all this. But at that time they were saying they're healing me. They're healing me. So anyway, so I can't do that much and try to use easy English. I wanted to learn Persian. I was sitting some force, some constraining me, and I had to let go. I couldn't learn. I had a book Persian to English someone had given me, my aunt or someone. Maybe I bought, I don't. Anyways, or my mother, I couldn't study Persian. Tried to do self studies, you see. It's been very difficult, hard on me, very hard. My soul, my body, my mind, traumatized. So I try to use easy English because, anyways, I won't be able to remember new words now spoken or their pronunciations. But it's been very difficult for me. Please understand. And if we can take action for the better, to stop these people and investigate, it won't hurt to investigate. I'm not saying harm them. I'm just saying that do something. When they, when in that heat of the moment, when they tell me, threaten me and all this, empty threats, and I'm waiting for you, come, he said in the morning, I will come. उठा के लेके जाऊंगा, what, I will take you and all this nonsense, threats, empty threats. You don't even, on your word, ये क्या गंदगी फैला रहे हैं, what dirty stuff that we don't need. So don't impose it on others. Keep it private for yourself. The dirty work you want to do it at home privately, right? I mean, now someone had to, I don't know, maybe I dreamt of, but that maybe, no, some had, that there was prostitution. Prostitution in Islam, if they want to prostitute, it's not illegal. It shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. So I think it's from this ayat, which when I found out from my own. They didn't tell me the Quran ayat and all that. But they told me that somewhere in their Sunni Islam or just Quran only, Islam, here it is. Prostitution of fatayatakum. The word is compel. If it was don't prostitute your slave girls, then of course prostitution would have been illegal in Islam, of fatayatakum. But if you take away, like it's only, if you take away, you see, this word, prostitution still remains. God, so how shall I put it now? My mind, I'm kind of, okay, right now, because it's just early. Oh, I've just woken up. Going to sleep, it's difficult. Waking up, it's difficult. Moving, it's difficult for me. Very painful. Compel. Do not compel the word. So if it was do not prostitute your slave girls, then, and moreover, do not prostitute your slave, even if this word was not there, compel. And God said, do not prostitute your slave girls if they desire chastity. You see, then prostitution, if they don't desire chastity, if they want to prostitute themselves, then even then it would have been allowed in Islam, according to this part of the Quran ayat, in contradiction to remain chaste, remain chaste. But these are from what your right hands possess, fatayatakum, group of from your maybe, or the from your right hands possess the fatayatakum, maid girls or slave girls. Yeah, so even if there wasn't this compel, see, so much Allah has given here to tell you there is prostitution if they desire. So compel is here forced. So there's no forced prostitution, and if they desire chastity. Now Allah has put it on them. Although you would say here, maybe there's not even a contradiction. Remain chaste, okay? He said generally, And then specifically for the Fatayatakum is put here that I found out through, just read this, right? Understand this, that prostitution is allowed if the slave girls desire it. Only compelled forced prostitution is not allowed. So this, let's see if there are any. Hello. Oh, sorry. I was, my comment live chat was not open. Yuko, hey. Hello, Yuko, Sir Linda Lynn. Hello, Linda Lynn. I'm, maybe I sound like a man, but I'm a female here. Thank you for no, not the, thank you for being here. Sorry, Linda Lim. Thank you for, Sir Linda, ma'am. What will make me banned, sir? Sorry, I didn't get your question. What will make you banned from where? Can you please give me more details on this? You can read the community guidelines if you think what will ban you on YouTube. Linda Lim, and also I can ban someone here if I feel they're not behaving themselves, not saying proper things, inappropriate things they're saying, threatening me and all this misinformation. I can do it myself also. Right, personal attacks, threats, terrorism, bullying, harassing. Like, you can see here. Let me show you. Do you know how to, if let's say, let me just make it for you. Like, I can, okay, so, like, okay, go to report. I can, oops, my sound. Report, and then look at this unwanted commercial content or spam, pornography or sexually explicit material, child abuse, hate speech, or graphic violence, promotes terrorism, harassment, or bullying. Who is it? Yourself or another? It's harassing or bullying some. They're harassing or bullying someone else. If like this. This is harassing me. This is harassing someone else, right? Oops. Suicide or self-injury, misinformation, like that. So cancel. Linda Lim, this is your personal, like you can report personally for yourself any comments that are on, oh yeah, the comments of a person, you can report this also. And if you want, you can report the person's channel, ban the person's channel. So, but because my case is different and I need to, uh, it's like distance mind control. I feel a violation of privacy, remote viewing. I feel I'm being watched and all this. That's why I need to have this investigated. The threats given to me, who is doing this here, giving me misinformation about my president, a UAE president, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, distressing and disturbing me further. So if I feel I'm bullied and harassed, I can report here or go to the channel. But they've given me threats and all this. If you go out, we will kidnap you. I will kidnap you, take you to Thailand, Bangkok, make you very dirty things, they've said. And I can't process my feelings quickly. Um, I'm charged, I feel belligerent since this has happened to me. Before that, I had chronic fatigue. Oppressed feeling. So now it's too much to take. And I come here to help. I mean, the last time I was. So I wish to whoever cares, but like you care to see this academically, and then of course I'm human after all, and I feel I've been duped and deceived and betrayed by my religion and those religious scholars who told us this, uh, that Islam is true, confirming it to know, and like being a Shia also, our emotions. We loved Imam Hussein. We love Imam Hussein very much. So this and Imam Zain al Abidin. So using all that, it's been terrible to know to what extent we have been deceived and lied to, brainwashed. Religious scholars, I don't blame that much, but a little bit, yeah, because if you're knowledgeable about this and you say religious scholar, having the knowledge, so this terrible misleading and making it difficult for us to even like. Strive against our souls, against our minds. Then we have shaitan attacking us, or outside enemies, but inside should be good, okay. But, I found my inside also being attacked, and didn't protect my inside. Although I understand in Dua Kumail, um, there is this that, oh God, please forgive us our sins that have torn apart safeguards, the protection, right, for our body, our mind, all this. The Dua Kamil that we recite, the Shias have, and recite usually on Thursday nights. So all this, it's been difficult. Nothing worked for me. I've tried my best. And for the highest good, humanity, to raise the dignity of humanity, human beings. Humanity is good in itself, but to raise the dignity, and for you, like reading Shakti Gwain's book, with my religion, that yes, this is to raise the dignity. Islam wants you to be dignified, to be a dignified human being. Don't put yourself down. This as a, you know, uh, I tried my best to work on this. There's a part in this Dua Kumail which says, please God forgive me. Oh Allah, forgive me those sins which tear apart safeguards. Oh Allah, forgive me those sins which draw down adversities, which bring adversities. Oh Allah, forgive me those sins which alter blessings to, like, oh Allah, forgive me those sins which hold back supplication. All this, right? We have such du'as. If we have sinned, God forgive us. God remove from us the evil. So this. Thank you for being here, Linda Lim. Really appreciate it. Any other question you would like to ask? And if I can answer or guide you to the answer or help you, I just hope that, the answers may come to us through ourselves somewhere. And we're just guides if we're lost. Just nudge each other. And the answer is in yourself. Linda Lim. But of course, if someone, asks me, I would like to help. But the answer is to guide you to yourself with the answer you will get. And never deprive others of their power, create obstacles, or disgrace them. Like I really like this verse. It's a very, like, do not, like how, do not make someone. So, people say take responsibility, but there are people who can rip us off of our grace, God given grace, God given potentials. Do not make someone lose their grace. Oops, sorry. Oh, Bible verse. I think it's in Proverbs, Hebrews, sorry. Hebrew 12, verse 15. See to it that no one falls short of the grace of God, and no root grows up and causes you trouble. So don't go seeking trouble, like, or creating trouble if you create also that causes you trouble. Or many of you will become defiled. Like they say, one bad fish in the pond then makes the others bad. Some say don't blame others. Yes, don't heavily blame others. So you should seek a balance and know where someone is trying to do this, even though you're. So I feel like I'm in, or someone feels that they're in quicksand. They can't get up because of this, right? And I'm saying it doesn't mean that I'm. But we need to find the balance and address maybe the specific problem and the person who is doing this rather than generalize. Where it's my fault, where I have to correct myself because of my shortcomings, I should do that. Where it's the other person's fault who's pulling me down and making me, fail to obtain the grace of God and have the bitter thing grow in me, fruit, bitter root, and causing trouble. So this, we need to strike a balance on this. And no, have the discretion to know, discretion, right? Is that the right word? I have to see, this is the thing I have to forgot. I'm so traumatized. Sorry about this. I don't mean to say this so that you would, to seek your pity or anything. It's just a fact, right? And that's why the mistakes, and then I have to search the meaning of the word. Uh, I don't mean to say this that you should be worried about me, but just consider my case and condition. And, by worrying, and it won't help me, right? So taking appropriate action for that. The quality of behaving or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense or revealing confidential information. And also the second part, the freedom to decide what should be done in a particular situation. Like I say, I'm trying to do that. Then there are people who call me they've come here calling me hypocrites and all this. Using my discretion. Oh, now you're no, I thought you were, recently you went thinking where to joke and how much to joke or take it lightheartedly and not at the expense of another. So this using our discretion, the power that we have been given, I was told in Furqan, in religion, where we have that and where the Allah gives us, so we don't have to use our opinions or views or discretion or mind, where it says in Surah 33 ayat, right? When Allah and the Messenger have decided. So when the decision has come from Allah and the Messenger, we don't have a say in that. Surah 33, ayat 36. And to see where we can use our opinion and our discretion and where we follow, just following and obeying Allah and the Messenger, and for the Shias also, thereafter the Imams of Prophet Muhammad's progeny, from Prophet Muhammad's progeny. It is not for a believing man or a believing woman when Allah and His Messenger have decided a matter that they should have any choice about their affair. And whoever disobeys Allah and His Messenger has certainly strayed into clear error. So, just showing you the position of Islam, the way I saw it as a Shia, and from the Quran ayat especially. So, this, thank you for the question, Linda Lim. I hope I've answered your question. And so, thank you. Really appreciate you being here. Let's work for the betterment of the world, humanity, where we can take action and should take action in individual cases too, for individuals to help them investigate, go door to door if we can, to stop this, to reform, to rehab, the person. Maybe this person needs help. So to find a way to help these people who have become, I don't know why they've lost their dignity, some really sick, disgusting human beings. They're just blowing something dust away. So this, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And anyone else, and for the highest good of all of us. How God, like Shakti going, the highest for our highest good. Let's work for our highest good, and we have to take action now, not by ignoring them, avoiding. We did that in Pakistan. Rehem Karna, sorry, I don't believe in palmists, but a palmist did tell me something that I reflected on whether this was right or wrong about me. That I have I feel sorry, or I rehem karti ho tum, you have mercy on people, and then they take advantage of that and tum rehem karti ho or nuksan pati ho. Very succinctly said in Urdu, by the very people so like having like understanding hearts giving, okay chalo theek hai ye गरीब हैं इसको हमने दिखाया, हमने थोड़ा like the थोड़ा वो किया, क्या किया, words are not coming to me, sorry, लेकिन हम पुलिस को नहीं वो करेंगे पुलिस को, sorry, as good, won't complain to the police against them. Give them a chance. Give them a chance. Another second, third, fourth. As good. Shakti Gwen, but now there is this, her book I found in 1988 somewhere, or maybe 1987. And then I gave it to my friend, and she was very grateful that, I gave her this book, but I was like, it's in our religion, spirituality and all this. In other words, I thought, put in our religion, Islam. Highest good for all inner creative visualization in totally satisfying and harmonious ways. When we are doing this affirmations that may I get this, may I get a good car or a good relationship, but like it's we should put this in the end, right? Using our power of the mind and everything, power of the subconscious mind in totally satisfying and harmonious ways for the highest good of all concerned. When you don't pay attention to your intuition or or go against it, you may find that you feel a certain heaviness, lack of energy, a kind of deadness that I have felt and have been feeling this too. Thank you, Shakti Gwen. Here is our picture. So this or something better now manifests for me. Like, you don't encroach on other people's will. I want her. I want this. I want him. I want her. No, say this or something better. Maybe it's not their will to love you. Maybe they don't, in the way that you love them, not out of humanity, but wanting to marry them or, like that, wanting them to be your friends or have a relationship with them. So this kind of helps you to, like not encroach upon their will, their rights, and understand that everyone has their right, their will, and they might not love you back like you want them to love you back, right? So this is very good. When you pray even to God, I thought, oh, this is a really good thing to add in the end. This or something better, and know that God has given us abundance. Shakti Gwen and my religion, this or something better now manifests for me in totally satisfying and harmonious ways for the highest good of all concerned. From a creative visualization book, this is Shakti Gwen. My God, I didn't think I would, the book didn't have a picture. I didn't think I would see her. And I've even watched her YouTube videos. Amazing lady. She wrote this book out of as a gift, and gave it to us as a gift of love and care, creative visualization. The title of her book, Amazing Lady. And this was in 1987. I found her book in Karachi, maybe Tariq Road Bookshop or Bahadurabad Bookshop. The Shakti Gwen's book reached us in Karachi. An American, of course, we have American school in on this. From before even I was born, it was there, Karachi American School. For the highest good of all concerned. So maybe someone, has about this man who comes here and does all this, someone has stripped him from grace and made him fall so low. See to it as a right. See to it that no one falls short of the grace of God, and that no bitter root grows up to cause trouble and defile many. So he's been coming here trying to, very dirty things he speaks. So we can also see if you can investigate, find this person. It's our duty now. It's been, in, so there are rights that sometimes, since we have curbed other people's rights, you see the situation, right? And then freedom of speech is there. I understand that, but even freedom of speech, if you defame someone, unnecessarily defaming them and all this. Defamation is, what is the law of defamation? I've studied in London. Def, defamation. So sometimes our rights we give away. Why are you giving away your rights? Okay, so this has happened to certain people. I can see here in my previous live streams the Hebrew uh, defamation is and then this defamation is a statement that injures a third party's reputation, comes in tort. The tort, okay, no, excuse me. The tort of defamation includes both libel and slander, right? But against, if some, so defamation versus violation of trust or your rights, like human rights, if you're standing up against someone to say that this person, this well known person, has done harm to me or is doing harm, then that is not defamation. Defamation is a communication that injures a third party's reputation and causes a legally redressable injury. The precise legal definition of defamation varies from country to country. It is not necessarily restricted to making assertions that are falsifiable and can extend to concepts that are more abstract than reputation, like dignity and honor. In the English speaking world, which I studied, where I studied, the law of defamation traditionally distinguishes between libel, written, printed, posted, online, published in mass media, and slander, oral speech. It is treated as a civil wrong, tort, delict, delict. It's the first time I'm reading this book. And when I was in London, I don't remember reading this. As a but tort, yeah, it's very common. As a criminal offense, or both, as tort, as a civil wrong and a criminal. So it would come under criminal law also. Defamation at times depends on the country. English speaking world, UK. Defamation and related laws can encompass a variety of acts. Defamation against a legal person in general, insult against a legal person in general, acts against public officials, acts against state institutions, government ministries, government agencies, armed forces, acts against state symbols, acts against the state itself, acts against heads of state, acts against religion, sorry, right? Acts against the judiciary or legislature. Now, it depends in what circumstances you're defaming the religion. If it's academic, If against the president, like in United States of America, you can say anything. You have freedom of speech. So it depends, varies from country to country also. And if the, let's say now, for example, now on this acts against religions, blasphemy. When does blasphemy occur? Blasphemy refers to an insult that shows contempt, disrespect, or lack of reverence concerning a deity, an object considered sacred, or something considered inviolable. Inviolable. Some religions, especially Abrahamic ones, regard blasphemy as a crime, including insulting the Islamic prophet, Muhammad in Islam, speaking the sacred name in Judaism, and blasphemy of God's Holy Spirit in Christianity is an eternal sin in Christianity. I think it's in book of anyways, I don't. Where is it? Let me just refresh. Con Canaan, Cavan, assembling early Christianity trade. It's in the Bible too, right? Yeah, here is the verse. Don't say, if you defame again, speaking in the spirit, examining a prophet. No, no, where's the Bible verse? Because they reject the Gospel of John. Oh, to what the Spirit has said, and liable to the penalty imposed by Jesus, saying, and you find a Bible verse that says it would be blasphemy and an eternal sin if you say, if you blaspheme the Holy Spirit. In the early history, okay, so blasphemy is like this. Now, where can we show when we're showing that's not blasphemy, right? For me, I don't think that's blasphemy. Like this prophet was a false prophet. Showing that Prophet Muhammad and proving it from the Quran ayats, should that be under blasphemy law? Right? Showing that Prophet Muhammad with proof was false. So, prophet, this should not be considered blasphemy. Oh, in would this be in law? Would this be legal? How Muhammad proves that he's a fraud? This kind of a thing, a simple proof that Muhammad is a fake prophet, should not be should not come under defamation or blasphemy. You get it? The authentic hadith says that this is what Reddit. Okay, what is so? How shall I search it out? Should not be blasphemy. Remember, we are not just disrespecting Prophet Muhammad for, just wanting to have the ill intentions or something to disrespect Prophet Muhammad. It's the kind of harm a false prophet does to you. It's a false religion then does to you. So this showing this is it shouldn't be blasphemy, even though Islam may hold its blasphemy, like you can't even question the Quran. You can't critically examine the Quran. Now these laws should be changed. Like in Let me see if Ismailis, yeah, maybe in Ismailis, these laws, Ismaili Islam, yeah, they also hold this that saying against Prophet Muhammad is blasphemy. Even Shias, 12 Shias where I come from, saying against Prophet Muhammad is blasphemy. But is there a death penalty? And let's see. Why do Ismail? And then the Muslims, they can say anything against His Highness Aga Khan, and they have been. And you see, His Highness Aga Khan doesn't take any action. And the Sunnis have said against the Shias, no, blasphemy again. So isn't this saying against Prophet Muhammad blasphemy? I didn't get it. I didn't get the right. I have to search it in blasphemy in Ismaili Islam. I haven't blasphemy in Pakistan. Ismaili Darul Ifta, New York. It is futile to say the above as the prophets are infallible, depending on the context of the statement. It may be deemed blasphemous. Ask the Mufti.us. Huh? For Ismailis are out of. This is now, what is this? Sorry. Okay. Ibn Taymiyyah said blasphemy against Allah or His Messenger is an act that nullifies faith. Oh, goodness. The dilemma of blasphemy laws in Pakistan. Sorry, I haven't done my research on this, just going along online. Apostasy in Islam. I think we should be, right? Why? I reckon. Pakistani President Zardari wants to amend. Wow, amazing. How is this making it Asia news? Let's see. I hope my, what's this? Okay. The debate on blasphemy law continues in Pakistan. Really, in a good way. I hope it's going to be better for us, for them. Sorry, for them. Controversial blasphemy law continues to cause divisions in Pakistan. Lahore High Court has not yet fixed the date for Asia Bibi's appeal. Um, President Zardari has confided to a member of parliament that he agrees with its amendment. Politicians' amendment sentenced to death while waiting for a press conference was organized. I'm just skipping some, right? Skim reading. The president of Pakistan, Asif Ali Zardari, wants the blasphemy law changed. A member of the Sindh Assembly revealed okay, and Mr. Pitambar Siwani, speaking at the meeting, sorry if I've mispronounced his name, speaking at the meeting on vulnerable communities because of their faith, organized by Human Rights Commission of Pakistan, said Zardari spoke on the issue during a meeting. And what is this? Siwani said he had raised the issue of the blasphemy laws used to oppress minorities. Zardari said he agreed on the revision of the law, if necessary. The federal government may examine and take the necessary action. Oh, very good then. Change, better change, more freedom. Politicians and conservative clerics have been at loggerheads over whether Zardari should pardon Asia Bibi, who was sentenced to death after a district judge found her guilty of having stated that insects had feasted upon the Prophet Muhammad's ear prior to his death and that he married his first wife for wealth That's true. Yeah. I also worked that out. And that the Quran was written by man and not God. That's true. I worked it out from the Quran ayats. Asia denied the accusations, claiming ignorance of Islamic knowledge. But I have found this to be true, right? However, I don't know about the years prior to death of Prophet Muhammad. Insects feasting, not that. I don't know anything about that because of the fate. When will it change? This is 2010. I hope the blasphemy law in Pakistan are amended. It's ridiculous to give a death penalty and all this. Someone for just criticizing the Prophet or Allah. This is ridiculous. Even if it's in Christianity against the eternal sin, Holy Spirit, it's ridiculous. I disagree with it. Or Judaism, ridiculous. There should be freedom. Baha'is have this. Oh, yeah. But Baha'is, you know, the freedom when I read on Facebook, on their page or group, freedom of thought, freedom. Yet I don't think don't know what they think of blasphemy against Prophet Muhammad. Freedom to find the truth. Find the truth. Ah. Abdul Baha addressed the Theosophical Society of Paris. Man must cut himself free from all prejudice and from the result of his own imagination, so that he may be able to search for truth unhindered. Truth is one in all religions. This I have said something against on Facebook. And by means of it, the unity of the world can be realized. Very positive way of putting it, but there are lies in religion too, right? And this, you see, finding one truth, so I can criticize this, and I hope I have the right to do this. But I'm not killing or, harming. It's just having intellectual freedom and must cut himself free from all prejudice, which the religions have. Blindly following without critically examining the Quran. You're not supposed to do that, right? Allah Himself says, reflect on the Quran. If it was from other than Allah, it would have much contradiction. So I did that and I found much contradiction in it. And then I found what the Prophet was doing to the Jews. And Surah 33 at 60. I mean, you don't go after hypocrites to kill them wherever you find them, seize them and kill them. Rumor mongers, even not. The ones who have disease in the heart, not. So, bottom line is, we can criticize a religion, critically appreciate or critically examine a religion, and if Prophet Muhammad, what he is at this time, like he raped Safiya bint Huway, we should say that and show it. It's not. It shouldn't be blasphemy. Please see this. Everyone should have the right to search the truth. Becoming, oh wow, I love this. The independent Baha'is, thank you. Baha'iTeachings.org. Look at this. The independent investigation of truth explains why Baha'i have no clergy. Ah, we've come to a time in human history when we can each investigate reality. Amazing, I love this. And what's the quote? I'm going, no, no, wait. Sorry, before going in. Freedom, Baha'is quotes, the liberty that profiteth you is to be found nowhere except in complete certitude unto God, the eternal truth. We need to also find that the eternal truth. What is the eternal truth? What is the universal truth? They were telling me when I was saying, I'm trying to find if Islam is the universal truth. Like, what do you mean by universal truth? This is what I mean by the eternal truth. Like, it's truth, it's for all, universally true, for all religions, every human being, true. Love is true. And if you can see this pure awareness, universal truth. But I couldn't find universally true that, taking lives on blasphemy and that everyone believed that Prophet Muhammad is the light, is the true prophet, right? Everyone didn't believe that Prophet Muhammad was the. Why did the Christians not believe in it? Why did the Jews not believe in it? Why don't the Buddhists believe in it? Why don't the Hindus believe in it? Some may have, oh yes, here is like Dr. Zakir Naik has given that in the Hindu scriptures, this description is about Prophet Muhammad, is near to his name also, and all this. But it's not enough. It's not enough. Okay, and back to the for I think we should investigate and help people where they've lost this grace for some reason. Now I'm able to say this today at this time. See to it that no one falls short of the grace of God or the thing. What do we have inside ourselves that then which if lost, then we act terribly. We become, acting terrible, hurting others, disturbing others, their peace, uh, creating obstacles in their healing. What extent we can go? Gang raping. And you see now in the UK, when the gang rape, because for them, these women, I think it has to do, Madhya talks, I was just watching the videos on YouTube. Even the Pakistani, some of them are saying that it has to do with our religion, this religion, Islam. The gang raping of the girls, UK girls. No bitter root grows up to cause trouble and defile many. We need to go door to door. So I would say that if someone comes here, in my case also, but generally that we need to now, in social media, such rude comments or in the live stream. Okay, there's uh, freedom of speech. Rude comments disregarding in normal case, but how can we even help them to realize why these rude comments? You know, even from Bhakti Marga, I'll show you. I think what is it? How is it put by Bhakti Marga? Where was it? It was a Swami Raveti Kantas. Where was he saying? Such rude comments, on social media, it's like absolutely, it's a terrible, out of good taste. Let me see his, no, I think it was on a live stream. Hmm? Can't find it, sorry. So I'm not going to play it or anything, just show you the video and the title. But I don't think I can. It's been maybe a year ago or so. The rude command. It's not in good taste. Anyways, we do. This doesn't mean we curb the rights of people. Freedom of speech you have. Realize the worth. Use it discretionally. Use it in a way that that will not harm others, not harm you, but be of benefit to all. And for human rights, to raise awareness, use it properly, prudently, wisely. I think people have lost this value in them. Value. Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji, that some years ago when I was following him, the value. What have we lost? Value of Sri Sri. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, oh God, it's terrible. For me, sorry, excuse me. The value. Not this value, but the value of what have we lost in this? Value of what? Oh, I've put value of Sri Sri. Sorry, this the value of human value of the human life, human values. Oh, human values, human values. Let me see this. Human values. Oh. Through his initiatives and addresses, Sri Sri has consistently emphasized the need to reinforce human values. Then these human values must be universal and not just for one culture, because cultural relativity is there. So, what are human laws, human values, which are universal and recognize humanity? So, that would be universal, right? To recognize humanity as our highest identity. He has fostered interfaith harmony. So, humanity is universal then. And is it an it's the highest, is it our identity? Yeah, to make it our identity, perhaps that's what it means. To make humanity our identity. Prosperity depends on peace. We need to give peace, education, the amount of money we spend on defense, even. So this is Gurudev, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar's website, gurudev.artofliving.org work. The Universal Declaration of Human Values, His Holiness Sri Sri Ravi Shankar has developed a proposed Universal Declaration of Human Values, which represent his vision for a fresh approach to fostering, and this is a PDF file, so I'm not going to go, you can read this, right? I'm not going to go in. What are human values? Yes, Art of Living, thank you, .org. What are human values? Compassion, cooperation, friendliness, smiling, laughter, lightness, wanting to help, sense of belongingness, caring for each other. So this. And from what website I read this? Sorry, I wasn't looking, paying attention. IAHV.org. Human values consistently emphasize the need to reinforce human values by Sri Ravi Shankar. He has fostered interfaith harmony and called for multicultural education as the remedy for fanaticism and to achieve sustainable peace on our planet. I don't know what this person is, why, maybe something you lost, this person lost their dignity or were stripped of the grace, who, this person comes here, the dirt he speaks, and all. How to, in a way that we reach your souls and that you don't, you regain your dignity, you regain the values back, regain, cliche, sorry, regain the values, what is it called? Grammar, that I, grammar mistake, wrong. So this, now, what else is there? Oh, I have to go abruptly. Thank you for taking your time. If I have to go abruptly before I go abruptly. Linda Lim, thank you for taking your time. Yuko, hey. Hello, Yuko. I wish you all the best in life. Life is precious. Love and the realization of your highest, for your highest good, and the realization for your highest good. I wish that for you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you taking the time, whoever has and who has been here. Thank you for your question again. Sorry if I didn't answer it properly, Linda Lim. And I need to go now, take a break, and I will come back after maybe a short break or maybe later. I don't know when, but thank you so much. I will be coming back here. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, beautiful, free day, and I hope you know the value of this freedom also. Many have given their lives and risked their lives for this freedom. So remembering them and salutations and ending to them. I wish protection and safety for you all, also your family members, your friends, your country, and prosperity. Thank you.